Close your eyes now, and let yourself settle into this moment, this peaceful moment, where nothing else matters, where time itself seems to slow down, where everything becomes soft, and gentle, and perfectly still. Did you know that your mind, right now, in this very second, is processing 11 million pieces of information, 11 million separate signals coming from your senses, from your body, from the world around you, yet you're only consciously aware of about 40 of them? Just 40 out of 11 million. Your unconscious mind is working beautifully, quietly, effortlessly, filtering everything, protecting you, letting you focus only on what matters most, which right now is rest, deep, peaceful, complete rest. Tonight, you're going to drift through the most fascinating landscape that exists, the landscape of your own beautiful mind. We'll explore together, gently, softly, 100 soothing discoveries about psychology and how your mind works. Each fact will wash over you like a gentle wave, carrying you deeper and deeper into the most restful sleep you've had in a long time, perhaps the most restful sleep you've had in weeks, or even months. There's nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to be, no thoughts you need to think, no problems you need to solve. Just breathe, softly, naturally, and let these gentle truths about your mind guide you into the deepest, most peaceful, most restorative sleep. Let's begin this journey together, slowly, peacefully, drifting now into the beautiful mysteries of the human mind. Imagine yourself floating, weightless, suspended in a space that glows with the softest light, a light that's neither too bright nor too dim, just perfect, perfectly comfortable for your eyes, even though your eyes are closed. This is the space of your mind, your inner world, where thoughts drift like clouds on a summer afternoon, where emotions shimmer like colors in water, where everything moves slowly, gently, beautifully, without effort, without strain. The air here feels perfectly still, perfectly calm, not cold, not warm, but exactly the temperature of your skin, so you can barely tell where your body ends and the air begins. You can feel yourself sinking deeper into comfort with every breath. Every muscle in your body is releasing now, letting go, softening. The tension in your shoulders melts away like ice in warm water. The tightness in your jaw dissolves into nothing. Your forehead becomes smooth and peaceful, every line, every wrinkle, every trace of worry smoothing out, fading away. Your breathing is easy now, effortless. You don't need to control it, don't need to think about it. Your body knows exactly what to do, in and out, slow, steady, rhythmic, like waves on a distant shore. Each breath carries away a little more tension, a little more stress, a little more of the weight you've been carrying, until you feel lighter, and lighter, and lighter still. You're drifting now, through what we might call the Garden of Awareness. This is where your conscious mind lives, where you experience the present moment, where you notice, and think, and feel. And here's something beautiful, something soothing to know. Your brain produces enough electrical energy to power a small light bulb. All those billions of neurons firing, creating thoughts, creating awareness, creating this experience you're having right now. But as you relax, as you drift deeper into peace, that energy is dimming, softening, preparing you for sleep. The light bulb is flickering now, growing dimmer, and soon it will go out completely, leaving only darkness, peaceful darkness, restful darkness. The light around you grows gentler, warmer, more golden, like the last light of sunset. You can almost see it, this soft glow, wrapping around you like the most comfortable blanket. Everything feels perfectly safe, perfectly still, perfectly quiet. You're protected here, held here, nothing can disturb you, nothing can reach you. Your breathing slows naturally, in and out, in and out. Each breath carries you deeper into relaxation, deeper into peace, deeper into that space between waking and sleeping, that beautiful liminal space where everything is soft and gentle and perfectly calm. You don't need to try. You don't need to force anything. Your mind knows exactly what to do. It's been doing this your entire life, guiding you into sleep, protecting you while you rest. Your mind is so good at this, so practiced, so skilled. And as you drift here, in this peaceful garden, you might find it comforting to know that smiling, even when you don't feel particularly happy, even when it's just a tiny movement of your facial muscles, can actually improve your mood. The simple act of lifting the corners of your mouth, even just slightly, even just imagining it, sends signals to your brain, signals that say everything is okay, everything is peaceful, everything is well. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a real smile and a gentle lifting of the corners of your mouth. It receives the signal and responds, releasing chemicals that make you feel calmer, safer, more at peace. So perhaps, right now, you let the smallest smile form, just a gentle softening of your expression, not a big smile, not a forced smile, just the tiniest hint of a smile, and you feel that warmth spreading through you, slowly, beautifully, starting at your lips and moving outward, across your cheeks, up to your eyes, down to your throat, spreading through your chest like warm honey, slowly, gently, peacefully. The silence wraps around you gently, like silk, like water, like the softest cotton. Everything feels weightless here. You're floating, drifting, suspended in this moment of perfect calm. There's no rush, no urgency, no deadlines, no obligations, just this peaceful now, this eternal present moment, stretching out forever in all directions. You have all the time in the world, all the time you need, to rest, to relax, to drift deeper and deeper into peace. The garden around you is filled with the most beautiful flowers, though you experience them more as feelings than as sights. Each flower represents a different aspect of your awareness, your ability to notice, to sense, to feel. And all of these flowers are closing now, like flowers do at night, folding their petals inward, preparing for rest, preparing for darkness, preparing for sleep. Just like you, closing down, folding inward, preparing to rest. Your eyelids are so heavy now, so wonderfully heavy, like velvet curtains, like soft weights pressing gently down. They don't want to open, and that's perfectly fine. Let them rest. Let them stay closed, soft and relaxed. There's nothing to see anyway, only this beautiful darkness, this comfortable darkness, this peaceful darkness behind your closed eyes. You're moving now, so gently, drifting along a river. The river of habits. This river flows through your mind constantly, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, shaping your days, guiding your actions, carrying you along its current. And here's something wonderful about this river, something that lets you relax even more deeply. It takes about 66 days on average for a new behavior to become automatic, to become a habit that your mind embraces without effort, without thought, without struggle. This means your mind is patient, so much more patient than you might think. It doesn't demand instant change. It doesn't expect perfection. It gives you time, space, gentle repetition. Your mind loves rhythm, loves patterns, loves the comfort of familiar things. And right now, the rhythm of your breath, the pattern of relaxation spreading through your body, this is becoming familiar to your mind. This peaceful state is something your mind recognizes, something it welcomes, something it wants more of. The river carries you effortlessly. You don't need to swim, don't need to paddle, don't need to do anything at all. Just float, just let the current take you. The water is the perfect temperature, perfectly comfortable, not too cool, not too warm, matching your body temperature exactly, supporting you completely. You can feel the water beneath you, around you, holding you up, carrying you along, and it requires no effort from you whatsoever, none at all. The sound of gentle water surrounds you, soft, rhythmic, lulling you deeper and deeper into tranquility. It's a sound like white noise, like distant rain, like the ocean heard from far away. It fills your ears, fills your mind, blocking out everything else, until there's only this sound, this gentle flowing, this peaceful murmur, and your own slow, steady breathing. Your eyelids are so heavy now, so wonderfully heavy. They don't want to open, and that's perfectly fine. Let them rest. Let them stay closed, soft and relaxed. Your whole face is relaxed. Your jaw is loose and soft. Your tongue is resting gently in your mouth. Your eyebrows are smooth. Your forehead is completely peaceful. Every single muscle in your face has let go, has released, has surrendered to this beautiful rest. And here, in this flowing river, you discover something else, something beautiful about your mind. Your brain is about 75% water. Just like this peaceful river you're floating on, your mind is mostly made of water, fluid, flowing, adaptable, changeable. This is why staying hydrated helps you think clearly during the day. But right now, you don't need to think at all. You don't need to be clear. You only need to drift, to float, to let the river carry you downstream, toward sleep, toward rest, toward the deepest peace. The river rocks you gently, side to side, like a cradle, like a boat on calm water, like a baby being rocked to sleep. This gentle rocking motion is so soothing, so calming, so deeply relaxing. Your body responds to this rhythm, this ancient rhythm of water. Your nervous system recognizes this movement, knows it means safety, knows it means rest, knows it means sleep is coming soon. Everything feels perfectly still, perfectly calm. The world outside this peaceful space has faded away completely. There is only this, only now, only the gentle journey deeper into rest, deeper into peace, deeper into the most comfortable relaxation you've felt in so long. Your body remembers this feeling, even if your conscious mind doesn't. Your body knows this peace, this comfort, this safety, and it's welcoming it back like an old friend. The river narrows slightly, the current becomes just a bit stronger, but not in a way that disturbs you, just in a way that carries you more smoothly, more steadily, onward, downward, deeper into your inner world, deeper into the landscape of your mind. The river widens now, and you find yourself drifting into a valley. The valley of emotions. This is where feelings live in your mind, where they're born, where they flow, where they eventually fade away. And this valley is so beautiful, so peaceful. Emotions here don't overwhelm you, they simply exist, like colors in the sunset, like music in the distance, gentle, present, but not controlling, not demanding, just there, just being. Your mind experiences emotions in waves, rising and falling, coming and going, and here's something comforting, something that helps you relax even more. Most emotions last only about 90 seconds in their pure form. 90 seconds. That's all. Just a minute and a half. After that, it's only your thoughts about the emotion that keep it going, only your mind spinning stories about the feeling. But here, now, you're not thinking. You're not spinning stories. You're only drifting, only feeling this deep, deep peace, this calm that has no end, this rest that goes on and on and on. The valley glows with soft colors, gentle purples and blues like twilight, warm golds and pinks like dawn. These are the colors of calm, the colors of contentment, the colors of peace. They wash over you like light through water, like sunlight through stained glass, and you feel yourself sinking deeper, becoming heavier, more relaxed with each passing moment, each passing second, each slow, gentle breath. Your body is so comfortable now. Every part of you is supported, held, cradled in perfect comfort. Your arms feel heavy and warm, like they're made of lead, or sand, or water, whatever feels heaviest to you. They're that heavy, resting wherever they are, completely still, completely relaxed. Your legs feel weighted and still, so heavy, so relaxed, like they're sinking through the surface beneath you, sinking down, down, down. Your whole body is releasing, letting go, surrendering to this beautiful peace, this complete relaxation, this total rest. And in this valley, you learn something else about your emotional mind, something wonderful. Spending time in nature, even just looking at pictures of nature, even just imagining nature, reduces stress hormones in your body. Your cortisol levels drop, your heart rate slows, your blood pressure decreases. Your mind is designed to find peace in natural spaces, evolved over millions of years in forests and meadows and valleys just like this one. And right now, as you drift through this beautiful inner landscape, your mind recognizes this as nature, recognizes this valley, this river, these gentle spaces as the natural world of your consciousness, and so you feel stress melting away, dissolving like sugar in water, disappearing completely, leaving only peace, only calm, only this beautiful rest. The silence wraps around you gently, like a blanket, like arms, like darkness itself. Everything feels perfectly still. Your breathing slows naturally, becoming shallower, quieter, softer. Each breath is easier than the last, requires less effort, less thought, less awareness. Your body is breathing you now. You're not breathing. Your body is doing it all, automatically, perfectly, taking care of you completely. The valley deepens around you, the walls rising higher on either side, creating a sense of protection, of enclosure, of safety. You're cradled here, held here, protected here. Nothing can reach you, nothing can disturb you. You're in the safest place that exists, the valley of your own peaceful mind. Colors continue to shift slowly around you, purples deepening, blues darkening, golds fading into gentle shadow. The valley is preparing for night, preparing for darkness, preparing for sleep, just like you. Everything in this space is synchronized with your need for rest, your need for peace, your need for deep, deep sleep. You're drifting deeper now, into a forest. The forest of memory. Here, trees rise up around you, tall and ancient, not threatening, not dark, but glowing with their own soft light, like bioluminescence, like fireflies, like stars captured in bark and leaves. Each tree represents memories, experiences, moments of your life stored safely in your mind, organized, cataloged, preserved. And this forest is peaceful, so peaceful. The trees sway gently in a breeze you can barely feel, barely notice, a breeze that whispers, that sighs, that sounds almost like breathing, like your own slow, steady breath. Your mind stores memories in fascinating ways, and here's something beautiful to know, something that helps you relax even more deeply. Your brain doesn't store memories like a computer stores files, with perfect accuracy, with digital precision. Instead, every time you remember something, you're actually reconstructing that memory, rebuilding it from pieces, from fragments, from impressions. This is why memories can feel different each time you recall them, why they shift and change over the years. Your mind is creative, constantly creating, constantly building, constantly reimagining, and right now, it's building this peaceful experience, this deep relaxation, this journey towards sleep, storing it away so you can return here whenever you need, whenever you want to feel this peace again, this comfort again, this deep, deep rest. The forest floor beneath you is soft, covered in moss that glows faintly, like moonlight, like phosphorescence. You're still floating, but now you can feel the softness beneath you, supporting you, cushioning you. The moss is thick and springy, comfortable beyond measure, better than any bed, better than any pillow, perfectly conforming to your body, perfectly supporting every part of you. The air smells of earth and rain and peace, that particular smell of forest after rain, petrichor mixed with pine, with cedar, with the deep green smell of growing things. Everything here is quiet, so wonderfully quiet. The silence is almost tangible, almost physical, wrapping around you, filling your ears, filling your mind, pushing out every other thought, every other sensation, until there's only this, only peace, only the gentle drift towards sleep. Your mind is drifting now, thoughts becoming slower, fewer, less important. They drift by like leaves on a gentle stream, like clouds across a wide sky, like smoke dissipating in air. You don't need to hold on to them, don't need to follow them, don't need to engage with them at all. Just watch them pass, slowly, peacefully, fading into the distance, fading into nothing, leaving only emptiness, only stillness, only the quiet space of your peaceful mind. And here in this forest, you discover something else. Your brain continues to process and organize memories while you sleep, working through the day's experiences, deciding what to keep, what to release, what to strengthen, what to let fade away. Sleep is when your mind sorts through everything, when it makes sense of the day, when it files things away properly. This is why sleep is so healing, so necessary, so vital to your well-being. And tonight, your mind will do this work perfectly, effortlessly, expertly, while you rest deeply, completely, while you sleep the sleep of absolute peace. The trees around you seem to lean in closer, protective, watchful, caring. Their branches create a canopy overhead, filtering what little light remains, creating shadows within shadows, darkness within darkness. The forest is teaching you about darkness, about how darkness is safe, how darkness is comfortable, how darkness is where sleep lives. You're sinking deeper now, deeper into the forest floor, deeper into the moss, deeper into comfort, deeper into peace. Your whole body feels heavy, so heavy, weighted down by the most comfortable weight, the weight of complete relaxation, the weight of absolute surrender. You couldn't move if you wanted to, and you don't want to. Movement is the last thing you want. All you want is this stillness, this heaviness, this perfect rest. The silence wraps around you gently. Everything feels perfectly still, perfectly calm, perfectly dark. The forest breathes around you, in and out, matching your own breath, synchronized with your own rhythm. You're part of the forest now, part of this ancient, timeless, peaceful space. The forest opens now, and before you, stretching out into the distance, is a lake. The lake of the subconscious. This lake is vast, deeper than you can imagine, wider than you can see, darker but not frightening, mysterious but not scary, just peaceful, endlessly peaceful, profoundly peaceful. The surface of the water is perfectly still, like glass, like a mirror, like polished obsidian, reflecting the soft sky above, reflecting the stars beginning to emerge, reflecting the deep blue-purple of twilight. Your subconscious mind is incredible, powerful beyond measure, and yet so gentle with you, so caring, so devoted to your well-being. Here's something wonderful about this part of your mind. Your subconscious controls your breathing, your heartbeat, your digestion, your immune system, all the processes that keep you alive, all the systems that maintain your body, without you ever having to think about them, without you ever having to try. Right now, this very moment, your subconscious is taking care of you, breathing for you, beating your heart for you, digesting your food, repairing your cells, fighting off infections, doing 1,000 things at once, letting you rest, letting you drift, letting you simply be. You float on the surface of this lake now, perfectly supported. The water holds you effortlessly, like you weigh nothing at all, like you're made of air, like you're weightless as a feather. You don't need to swim, don't need to move, don't even need to float. The water does it all for you. Just rest, just let go, just surrender completely to this perfect support, this perfect comfort, this perfect peace. The water is the perfect temperature, matching your body exactly, so perfectly matched that you can barely tell where your skin ends and the water begins. The boundary between you and the lake is dissolving, blurring, fading away. You're becoming one with this peaceful space, dissolving into it, merging with the calm, becoming the lake itself, becoming the water, becoming liquid peace. Everything feels perfectly still, perfectly quiet. The only sound is your breath, soft, slow, rhythmic, like waves on a distant shore, so distant you can barely hear them, barely notice them, in and out, each breath carrying you deeper, deeper into relaxation, deeper into peace, deeper into that beautiful space between waking and sleeping, that liminal space, that threshold, that doorway to dreams. And here, floating on this lake, you learn something beautiful, something that helps you relax even more. Your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between real and vividly imagined experiences. To your subconscious, imagination is real, visualization is real, this lake is real. This is why visualization is so powerful, why imagining peace creates real peace in your body, why imagining rest creates real rest, why imagining this lake, this floating, this perfect support creates the actual physical sensations of floating, of support, of peace. And right now, as you imagine this lake, as you feel this water, your subconscious believes it's real, and so your body responds, relaxing completely, releasing all tension, all stress, all worry, all fear, all discomfort, everything dissolving into the water, dissolving into peace. The lake rocks you gently, so gently, barely noticeable, just the tiniest movement, like the breathing of the earth, like the pulse of something vast and ancient. This gentle motion is hypnotic, mesmerizing, lulling you deeper and deeper into trance, into relaxation, into that state where consciousness begins to fade, where awareness becomes dim, where sleep starts to take over. The silence wraps around you gently, like water, like silk, like nothing at all. Everything feels weightless here. You're floating, drifting, suspended between sleep and waking, suspended between consciousness and unconsciousness, and you're moving closer to sleep now, so close, so very close, so peaceful, so ready. Stars reflect on the surface of the water around you, countless stars, infinite stars, each one a pinpoint of soft light. They don't disturb the darkness, they enhance it, they make it deeper, richer, more complete. You're floating among stars now, surrounded by them, above and below, inside and outside, everywhere stars, everywhere darkness, everywhere peace. Your breathing is so slow now, so soft, so shallow, barely there at all, just a whisper of breath, a ghost of breathing. Your chest barely moves. Your body is so still, so quiet, so completely relaxed that it's hard to tell if you're even breathing anymore. But you are. Your body is taking care of everything. You don't need to think about it, don't need to monitor it, just let it happen. Just let your body do what it knows how to do. In the distance, rising from the lake, you see a mountain. The mountain of perception. But you don't need to climb it. Climbing would take effort, and you have no effort left to give, none at all. Instead, you're drifting up, floating gently, effortlessly, rising through the soft air toward the peak, like a balloon, like smoke, like mist. The mountain glows with warm light, inviting, peaceful, safe, calling you upward, drawing you higher, pulling you gently toward its summit. Your perception shapes your reality. Everything you experience is filtered through your perception, through your unique way of seeing. And here's something soothing to understand, something that helps you relax even more. Your brain actually fills in information that your eyes don't see, creating a complete picture from incomplete data, painting in details that aren't there, inventing connections, making assumptions, building an entire world from partial information. This is why two people can experience the same event so differently, why what one person sees as threatening another sees as exciting, why your world is unique, utterly unique, created by your mind. Your mind is always creating, always interpreting, always building your unique experience of the world. And right now, your mind is creating this perfect peace, this deep relaxation, this journey toward the most restful sleep, the most complete rest, the most healing darkness. You reach the peak of the mountain now, but there's no effort, no strain, no struggle, no exhaustion. You simply arrive, gently, peacefully, like you've always been here, like you never had to travel at all. The view from here is breathtaking but not stimulating, calming but not boring, beautiful but not exciting, just perfect, perfectly peaceful. Below you, the world stretches out in soft colors, gentle shapes, everything blurred and dreamlike, everything soft-focused, everything peaceful. The lake spreads out below, the forest surrounds it, the valley extends into the distance, all the places you've been on this journey, all visible from here, all peaceful, all beautiful, all part of your mind's inner landscape. Your body is so heavy now, so comfortable, so completely relaxed. Every muscle has released, every fiber has softened, every cell has surrendered. You're sinking into whatever supports you, the bed, the pillows, the mattress, everything beneath you. You're melting into comfort, dissolving into peace, becoming one with the surface that holds you. There's no separation anymore between you and your bed. You are the bed. The bed is you, merged, unified, complete. And here, at the peak of perception, you understand something else, something beautiful, something that helps you relax even more deeply. Your brain is wired for negativity bias, designed to notice threats and problems, evolved over millions of years to keep you safe by spotting danger. But this also means you can train it, gently, kindly, patiently, to notice beauty instead, peace instead, gratitude instead. And right now, your brain is learning peace, storing this feeling, this deep relaxation, this complete comfort, creating neural pathways of calm, building connections of rest, so it becomes easier to find again, easier to return to, easier to sink into next time you need it. Your brain is plastic, changeable, always learning, and tonight it's learning the most important lesson: how to be at peace, how to rest deeply, how to sleep completely. The air at this peak is thin but not uncomfortable, clear but not cold, still but not stifling, just perfect, perfectly comfortable, perfectly peaceful. You breathe it in, this clear mountain air, this pure peaceful air, and it fills you with even more calm, even more rest, even more peace. The silence wraps around you gently, like a cloud, like mist, like the thinnest air. Everything feels perfectly still. Your breathing slows naturally, becoming so soft, so quiet, so barely there, almost imperceptible, almost non-existent, like you're not breathing at all, but you are. Your body knows, your body remembers, your body continues even as your consciousness fades. The mountain peak is the highest point, the furthest point, and from here there's only one direction to go: down, deeper, into the valleys below, into the darkness, into sleep. And so you begin to descend now, not climbing down, not walking, just sinking, falling gently, drifting downward like a leaf, like snow, like the softest feather floating on air, going down, 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 back into the peaceful depths, back into the comfortable darkness, back towards sleep. You're drifting down now, floating gently from the mountain peak, descending through clouds that feel like silk against your skin, cool, soft, barely there, like touching nothing, like touching air itself. You're moving toward a garden, the garden of social connection. This garden is filled with the softest flowers, the gentlest light, the most peaceful colors, and here, you feel a sense of belonging, of connection, of being part of something larger, even in this solitary peaceful space, even alone, even drifting towards sleep, you feel connected, loved, safe. Human beings are deeply social creatures, wired for connection, evolved to live in groups, to care for each other, to find comfort in each other. And here's something comforting about your mind, something beautiful. Even brief eye contact with another person, or thinking about someone you love, or remembering a moment of connection, releases oxytocin in your brain, the bonding hormone, the love hormone, the chemical of connection and trust. This means your mind is designed for connection, designed to find comfort in relationships, designed to feel safe in the presence of love. And right now, even alone, even drifting towards sleep, you can think of someone you care about, just briefly, just gently, not focusing hard, not concentrating, just letting an image drift through your mind, a face, a smile, a moment together, and you feel that warmth, that connection, that sense of being loved, being safe, being held in a web of relationships that supports you, always, constantly, even when you're alone. The garden surrounds you with beauty. Flowers bloom in slow motion, petals unfurling gently, gradually, peacefully, releasing the softest fragrances. Lavender to calm your nervous system, chamomile to ease your mind, vanilla to comfort your soul. Scents that calm your mind, that signal safety, that whisper sleep. These scents fill the air, fill your awareness, and with each breath you take in these calming fragrances, these peaceful scents, these aromas of rest, and you sink deeper, relax more, let go even more completely. Your eyelids are so heavy now, impossibly heavy, like lead, like stone, like the weight of the world. They're sealed closed, resting, and opening them feels like the last thing you'd ever want to do, like the hardest thing in the world, like something impossible. They're so comfortable, so relaxed, so perfectly positioned, just resting there, peaceful, still, barely touching, barely noticeable, just there, just closed, just at rest. And in this garden, you discover something else about your social mind, something important, something that helps you understand yourself better. Loneliness is processed in the same part of your brain as physical pain, which means connection is not just nice, not just pleasant, not just preferable, it's necessary, essential, vital to your well-being. But it also means that self-compassion, being kind to yourself, speaking to yourself with love, this creates a sense of connection too, connection with yourself, with your own inner being, with your own soul. Right now, be kind to yourself, so kind, so gentle, so loving. You're doing perfectly. You're resting beautifully. You're exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to do, which is nothing, nothing at all, just resting, just being, just drifting towards sleep. The garden is darkening now, flowers closing, colors fading, shadows deepening. Night is coming to the garden, peaceful night, comfortable night, welcoming night. The garden is preparing for sleep, just like you, everything synchronized, everything aligned, everything moving together toward rest. The silence wraps around you gently, like flower petals, like soft earth, like the gentle darkness of night. Everything feels perfectly still, perfectly calm. The world has faded completely. There's only this, only peace, only the gentle drift toward deep, deep sleep. You can feel your heartbeat slowing, each beat a little slower than the last, a little softer, a little quieter. Your heart is preparing for sleep too, slowing down, settling into the deeper, slower rhythm of sleep, of rest, of recovery. Everything in your body is synchronized now, all moving together toward the same goal, toward sleep, toward rest, toward peace. You're drifting now, moving through the garden, and ahead, you see an opening, a cave. The cave of rest and renewal. This cave glows with the softest blue light, like moonlight, like twilight, like the light at the bottom of the ocean, welcoming, safe, protective, inviting you in, calling you deeper, drawing you into its depths. You float inside, and immediately, instantly, you feel cradled, held, surrounded by the most comfortable warmth, the most perfect temperature, the most soothing embrace. Sleep is one of the mind's greatest mysteries and greatest gifts, something we do every night, something we need absolutely, something we cannot live without. And here's something wonderful to know, something that helps you relax even more. During sleep, your brain clears out toxins that build up during the day, waste products, harmful proteins, things that need to be removed. It's like a cleaning crew working through your mind, organizing, refreshing, preparing you for tomorrow, sweeping away everything you don't need, keeping everything you do. Your brain has its own waste disposal system, called the glymphatic system, and it's most active during sleep, during deep sleep, during the kind of sleep you're approaching right now. And tonight, this process will happen perfectly, efficiently, completely. Your mind will take care of everything, will clean everything, will organize everything, while you rest, while you drift, while you sleep so deeply, so peacefully, so completely. The cave walls pulse gently with that soft blue light, rhythmic, regular, like breathing, like a heartbeat, like the rhythm of waves. The rhythm matches your own breathing, your own heart. You're synchronized with this peaceful space, part of it, merged with it completely. There's no boundary between you and the cave, between you and the light, between you and the peace. You are the cave is you are the peace is you, merged, unified, one. Your body has never felt heavier, never felt more comfortable, never felt more completely relaxed. You're sinking into the softest surface, into the floor of the cave, into the earth itself, supported completely, held perfectly. Every part of you is relaxed beyond measure. Your face is smooth and soft, every muscle released. Your shoulders are dropped and heavy, melted into the surface beneath you. Your hands are loose and warm, fingers slightly curled, completely relaxed. Your feet are warm and heavy, toes soft, ankles loose, everything released, everything at peace. And here, in this cave of rest, you learn something else, something beautiful about sleep, something that helps you understand why you're here, why you need this. Your brain cycles through different stages of sleep about every 90 minutes, moving from light sleep to deep sleep to REM sleep and back again. Like waves, like tides, like the rhythm of the ocean, natural cycles that your mind knows perfectly, has been following your entire life, since before you were born. These cycles are ancient, programmed into your DNA, into the very structure of your brain. You don't need to control this, don't need to manage it, don't need to think about it. Your mind knows what to do. It's been doing this your entire life, every single night. Tonight will be no different. You'll sleep perfectly, naturally, deeply, moving through all the cycles, all the stages, getting exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. The blue light pulses, slower now, dimmer, fading gradually. The cave is getting darker, quieter, more still. Everything is settling, everything is calming, everything is preparing for the deepest rest. The silence wraps around you gently, like darkness, like water, like nothing at all. Everything feels perfectly still. Your breathing is so slow now, so soft, barely noticeable, barely there. You're drifting in that space between waking and sleep is winning, gently, peacefully, inevitably, inexorably, pulling you down, pulling you under, pulling you into its embrace. Your consciousness is fading now, becoming dimmer, like a light on a dimmer switch being slowly turned down. Thoughts are barely forming, barely existing, barely noticeable, just wisps, just shadows, just the faintest echoes. And soon, very soon, there will be no thoughts at all, only sleep, only darkness, only peace. Deeper into the cave now, and you find another river. The river of dreams. This river flows with images, with stories your mind tells itself while you sleep, with narratives that make no sense but feel completely real, with symbols and meanings known only to your unconscious. The water here is different, thicker, more luminous, glowing with its own light, flowing with colors and shapes that shift and change, that transform and dissolve, that make no sense but feel perfectly right, perfectly natural, perfectly true. Dreams are your mind's way of processing, of playing, of exploring possibilities without consequences, of trying out scenarios, of working through emotions, of consolidating memories. And here's something fascinating, something that helps you relax even more. Everyone dreams multiple times each night, 3 to 5 dreams on average. Maybe more, even if you don't remember them, even if you wake up thinking you didn't dream, you did. Your mind is always creating, always storytelling, always weaving narratives while you sleep. And tonight, your dreams will be peaceful, soothing, gentle. Perhaps you won't even remember them, and that's perfectly fine. That's normal, that's natural. Your mind will still benefit, still process, still rest, still heal, whether you remember or not. You're floating on this river now, carried by the current of your own consciousness. The water supports you completely, perfectly. You're not steering, not directing, not controlling, just floating, just drifting, just letting the river take you wherever it wants to go. The boundaries between you and the water are dissolving, disappearing. You're becoming the river, becoming the flow, becoming pure awareness drifting towards sleep. Everything feels perfectly still, perfectly calm, even though you're moving, even though you're flowing. There's a sense of perfect stillness, of motionless motion, of moving peace. Your body is a distant memory now, so relaxed, so comfortable that you barely notice it anymore, barely remember it's there. It's doing its own thing, breathing, resting, preparing for sleep, while your consciousness drifts, floats, fades. And here on the river of dreams, you understand something else, something comforting, something that helps you let go even more. Recurring dreams often reflect unresolved emotions or situations, things your mind is working on, processing, trying to understand. But they're not bad, not scary, not warnings, just your mind's way of working on something, processing something, like a computer running a program in the background. And tonight, if you dream, if images come, if stories unfold in your sleeping mind, your dreams will help you, will serve you, will guide you toward greater peace, greater understanding, greater wholeness. Tomorrow you might not remember tonight's dreams, and that's perfect, that's fine, that's how it should be. Your unconscious mind will remember, will benefit, will be renewed, and that's all that matters. The river widens, slows, becomes more still, more quiet, more peaceful. The colors in the water fade, becoming darker, deeper, moving from luminous to shadowy, from bright to dim, from visible to invisible. Everything is darkening, everything is quieting, everything is settling into the deep stillness of night, of sleep, of dreams. The silence wraps around you gently, like water, like air, like nothing at all. Everything feels weightless. You're dissolving into this moment, becoming pure peace, pure rest, pure sleep. There's no you anymore, no separate self, no identity, just this, just awareness, just consciousness fading into unconsciousness, just waking dissolving into sleeping. Your breathing is almost imperceptible now, barely there, just a whisper, just a ghost. Your heart beats slowly, softly, each beat slower than the last. Your body temperature is dropping slightly, naturally, as it does when you sleep, preparing you for deeper rest, deeper sleep, deeper peace. The river opens into a meadow. The meadow of mindfulness. Here, everything slows even more. Time itself seems to pause, seems to stop, seems to become irrelevant. The grass glows softly, each blade holding light, but fading light, dimming light, light that's going out. The air is perfectly still, perfectly warm, perfectly comfortable, not moving, not changing, just existing, just being, just present. Mindfulness is simply being present, being here, now, in this moment, without judgment, without commentary, without thoughts about past or future, just this, just now. And here's something beautiful about your mindful mind, something that helps you relax even more. Just 10 minutes of mindfulness practice per day can change the structure of your brain over time, strengthening areas related to attention, emotion regulation, empathy, compassion. Your brain is plastic, changeable, moldable, always growing, always adapting, always learning. And right now, this peaceful journey, this gentle drift towards sleep, this is mindfulness, this is presence. This moment is teaching your brain peace, rewiring it gently toward calm, creating neural pathways of relaxation, building structures of rest, making it easier, making it natural, making it automatic, to find peace, to feel calm, to rest deeply. You're lying in the meadow now, though you don't remember lying down, don't remember transitioning, don't remember moving. You're simply here, horizontal, flat, supported by the softest grass, by the earth itself, by the planet beneath you. The sky above is a deepening blue, moving toward purple, toward black, toward the darkness of full night. Stars are merging, gentle, distant, peaceful, like diamonds on velvet, like lights on a distant shore, like the memory of brightness in the growing dark. Your breathing is so shallow now, so soft, like a whisper, like a thought, barely there at all, barely enough to notice, barely enough to sustain life, but it's enough, it's perfect, it's exactly what you need. Your chest rises and falls almost imperceptibly, barely moving, barely visible, almost still. Your whole body is still, completely still, resting in perfect peace, perfect comfort, perfect relaxation. And here in this meadow, you discover something else about the present moment, about now, about this eternal instant. Your mind can only truly worry about the past or future. It cannot worry about right now, this exact moment, this precise instant, because in this exact moment, everything is okay. You're safe. You're comfortable. You're at peace. Nothing is threatening you, nothing is harming you, nothing is wrong. Right now, in this moment, everything is perfect. And as long as you stay here, in this now, in this present moment, there is only calm, only rest, only the gentle drift towards sleep, toward darkness, toward peace. The meadow is darkening around you, shadows deepening, details fading, colors disappearing into shades of gray, then shades of black. Everything is becoming darkness, comfortable darkness, welcoming darkness, peaceful darkness. The darkness doesn't frighten you, it comforts you, it holds you, it promises rest, promises sleep, promises peace. The silence wraps around you gently, like the darkness, like the night, like sleep itself. Everything feels perfectly still, perfectly quiet, perfectly calm. The stars above pulse softly, rhythmically, and you feel yourself sinking, merging with the meadow, becoming part of the earth, heavy, grounded, completely relaxed, completely still, completely at peace. Time stops here. There is no past, no future, no tomorrow, no yesterday, only this eternal now, this moment stretched out forever, and in this timeless space, you rest, you drift, you fade into sleep. The meadow begins to glow warmer now, golden light, soft light, gentle light, and you feel something forming around you, soft, gentle, protective, wrapping around you like silk, like the softest fabric, like light itself. The cocoon of self-compassion. This cocoon wraps around you like the softest blanket, the warmest embrace, the most loving touch. It's made of kindness, of gentleness, of acceptance, of love, unconditional love, for yourself, from yourself, to yourself. Self-compassion is one of the most powerful tools for mental well-being, for happiness, for peace, and here's something wonderful, something that helps you relax even more deeply. Studies show that people who practice self-compassion have lower levels of anxiety and depression, and greater emotional resilience, greater ability to bounce back from difficulty, greater capacity for joy. Being kind to yourself isn't selfish, isn't indulgent, isn't weak, it's essential, necessary, the foundation of well-being. And right now, wrapped in this cocoon, held in this loving embrace, you can be so kind to yourself, so gentle, so accepting. You're doing beautifully. You're resting perfectly. You deserve this peace, this comfort, this deep, deep sleep. You deserve rest. You deserve comfort. You deserve to feel safe and loved and held. The cocoon glows around you, pulsing gently with warm light, golden amber, soft and luminous. You're completely enclosed, completely safe, completely protected. Nothing can disturb you here. Nothing can reach you. Nothing can interrupt this peace. You're in the safest place that exists, wrapped in love, wrapped in acceptance, wrapped in the gentlest care. The cocoon holds you like a mother holds a baby, like the earth holds a seed, like the universe holds a star, perfectly, completely, eternally. Your body has disappeared now. You can't feel your arms anymore, can't feel your legs, can't feel your hands or feet or face. Your body has dissolved, melted away, leaving only consciousness, only awareness, and even that is fading, dimming, becoming less and less. Your face is smooth and numb with relaxation, every nerve quiet, every muscle still, every cell at rest. There's only this sense of being, of existing, of floating in warm darkness, peaceful darkness, safe darkness, loving darkness. And inside this cocoon, you learn something else, something beautiful, something important. The way you talk to yourself matters profoundly, more than almost anything else. Your self-talk directly affects your stress levels, your confidence, your happiness, your peace, your ability to rest, your ability to sleep. The voice in your head is powerful, more powerful than you might realize. It shapes your reality, creates your experience, builds your world. And tonight, as you drift towards sleep, let every thought be kind, every inner voice be gentle, every word be loving. Tell yourself, I am enough. I am safe. I am loved. I am resting. I am peaceful. I am drifting towards sleep. I am releasing everything. I am letting go. I am at peace. Let these words repeat, softly, gently, becoming a lullaby, a meditation, a prayer for sleep, a blessing for rest, a promise of peace. The cocoon grows warmer, softer, more comfortable. You're sinking into it, merging with it, becoming it. There's no separation anymore between you and the cocoon, between you and the love, between you and the peace. You are the cocoon is you, you are love, love is you, you are peace, peace is you. The silence wraps around you gently, inside the cocoon, outside the cocoon, everywhere silence, everywhere stillness, everywhere peace. Everything feels perfectly still, perfectly dark, perfectly warm, perfectly safe. You're sinking deeper, deeper into the cocoon, deeper into darkness, deeper into sleep, deeper into peace, deeper than you've ever gone before, deeper than you thought possible, down, 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 into the deepest rest, the deepest peace, the deepest sleep. Your consciousness is barely there now, barely flickering, like a candle in the wind, like the last light of sunset, like a star fading at dawn, and soon, very soon, it will go out completely, and there will be only sleep, only darkness, only peace, only rest, only the deep, deep unconsciousness of profound sleep. You're sinking now, the cocoon is dissolving, opening, releasing you, and you're descending into an ocean. The ocean of deep sleep. This ocean is vast, endless, infinite, deeper than the deepest ocean on earth, wider than all the seas combined, darker than the darkest night. The water here is not water, it's something else, something beyond water, beyond liquid, beyond substance. It's pure sleep, pure rest, pure peace, pure unconsciousness. And you're sinking into it, down, 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 deeper and deeper and deeper. You're sinking deeper, deeper into these dark waters, and with each meter you descend, with each moment that passes, you feel heavier, more relaxed, more at peace, more asleep. The pressure of the water above you is not uncomfortable, not restricting, not crushing, it's soothing, like a weighted blanket, like being held, like being pressed gently into the most comfortable surface. It pushes against you from all sides, supporting you, holding you, cradling you, and you sink deeper, deeper, always deeper. Deep sleep is the most restorative stage of sleep, the most healing, the most necessary. And here's something comforting, something that helps you let go completely. During deep sleep, your body repairs tissues, heals wounds, builds bone and muscle, and strengthens your immune system. Your body produces growth hormone, repairs DNA, consolidates memories, clears toxins from your brain. Your body knows exactly what to do in this state, has a whole program that runs automatically, perfectly, completely. You don't need to control anything, don't need to manage anything, don't need to do anything. Just sink, just release, just let go completely, and your body will take care of everything, will heal everything, will restore everything. You'll wake tomorrow refreshed, renewed, restored, but that's tomorrow. Right now there's only this, only sinking, only darkness, only sleep. You're so deep now, so far below the surface, that everything is quiet. Everything is still. There's no light here, no sound, no sensation, only the feeling of sinking, of falling slowly through dark water toward the ocean floor, toward complete rest, toward absolute peace, toward the deepest sleep, deeper than you've ever slept before, deeper than you thought sleep could go. Your mind is barely conscious now, barely aware, barely present. Thoughts have stopped completely. Time has stopped. Identity has stopped. There's no you anymore, no name, No history, no story, just this sinking sensation, this darkness, this peace, this perfect stillness. Your breathing is automatic now, completely automatic, your body taking care of itself. Your heart beats steadily, slowly, calmly. All your systems are settling into sleep, into rest, into the deep restoration that happens every night, that your body needs, that your mind craves. You're safe. You're held. You're sinking into the deepest, most peaceful, most restorative sleep. The ocean holds you. The darkness embraces you. Everything is quiet. Everything is still. Everything is peaceful. Everything is sleep. You might already be asleep. You might be dreaming already. It doesn't matter. Either way, you're at peace. Either way, you're comfortable. Either way, you're exactly where you need to be, exactly where you're meant to be. Let go now. Let go completely. Release everything. Surrender to sleep, to darkness, to peace. You're safe. You're comfortable. You're drifting in the deepest, most peaceful, most restorative sleep. The silence wraps around you gently. Everything feels perfectly still, perfectly dark, perfectly quiet, perfectly calm, perfectly peaceful, perfectly safe. Sleep now. Sleep deeply. Sleep peacefully. Sleep completely. Deeper. Deeper still. So deep now that deep doesn't even describe it anymore. You've gone beyond deep, beyond depth, beyond measurement, into a place that has no bottom, no end, no limit, just infinite darkness, infinite peace, infinite sleep. Your awareness is fading, becoming smaller, quieter, less important, dimming like a light, fading like a sound, disappearing like smoke. You're letting go of wakefulness now, releasing it completely, surrendering to sleep, to unconsciousness, to the beautiful darkness that heals, that restores, that renews. The ocean holds you, supports you, carries you down, always down, deeper and deeper into its depths. The darkness embraces you, welcomes you, pulls you in, calls you home. Everything is quiet. Everything is still. Everything is peaceful. Everything is sleep, pure sleep, deep sleep, healing sleep, perfect sleep. Your breathing is automatic now, completely automatic, your body taking care of itself perfectly. You don't need to think about it, don't need to monitor it, don't need to be aware of it at all. It just happens, perfectly, naturally, automatically. Your heart beats steadily, slowly, calmly, each beat a little slower than the last, settling into the rhythm of deep sleep, of profound rest, of complete peace. All your systems are settling into sleep, into rest, into the deep restoration that happens every night, that your body needs, that your mind craves, that your soul requires. You might already be asleep, probably are asleep. You might be dreaming already, images forming, stories beginning, or maybe not, maybe just darkness, just peace, just nothing. It doesn't matter. Either way, you're at peace. Either way, you're comfortable. Either way, you're exactly where you need to be, exactly where you're meant to be, exactly where you belong. Let go now. Let go completely. Release everything, every last bit of wakefulness, every last fragment of consciousness, every last shred of awareness. Surrender to sleep, to darkness, to peace, to the void, to the nothing, to the beautiful empty space where sleep lives. You're safe. You're comfortable. You're held. You're protected. You're drifting in the deepest, most peaceful, most restorative sleep. The silence is complete now, total, absolute, not the absence of sound but the presence of perfect quiet. Everything feels perfectly still, perfectly dark, perfectly quiet, perfectly calm, perfectly peaceful, perfectly safe, perfectly comfortable, perfectly right. Sleep now. Sleep deeply. Sleep peacefully. Sleep completely. Let go. Let go. Let go. There's nothing left to hold on to, nothing left to release. Just this, just darkness, just peace, just sleep, deep, deep sleep. You're sleeping now, or very nearly sleeping, so close that there's no difference, drifting in that deepest place, where consciousness barely exists, where time has no meaning, where there is only peace, only darkness, only the beautiful void of sleep. Everything is dark. Everything is quiet. Everything is still. You're suspended in perfect comfort, in perfect peace, in perfect rest, floating in an ocean of sleep, an ocean of darkness, an ocean of healing, restoration, renewal. Your mind is taking care of you, working in the background, organizing memories, clearing toxins, processing emotions, preparing you for tomorrow, strengthening your immune system, repairing your body, healing your cells. All while you rest, while you drift, while you sleep so deeply, so peacefully, so completely, so profoundly. You don't need to do anything, don't need to think anything, don't need to be anything, just rest, just sleep, just be. There's nothing to do, nothing to think, nothing to worry about, nothing to plan, nothing to remember, nothing to forget. Only this, only darkness, only peace, only sleep, only the beautiful empty space where nothing exists, where nothing needs to exist, where everything is perfect just as it is, which is nothing, which is darkness, which is sleep. Let every remaining thought drift away, float away, dissolve away, disappear into the darkness. Let every sensation fade into the background, become less and less important, less and less noticeable, less and less real, until there's nothing left, no sensation, no awareness, no consciousness. Let consciousness itself become dimmer, quieter, smaller, fainter, until there's nothing left but sleep, deep, dreamless, peaceful sleep, perfect sleep, complete sleep, total sleep. The silence wraps around you gently, like water, like air, like nothing. Everything feels perfectly still. You're sinking deeper, always deeper, forever deeper, into the most restful sleep, the most peaceful darkness, the most complete relaxation, the most profound rest. There's no bottom, no end, just deeper, and deeper, and deeper, forever. Sleep. Sleep now. Sleep deeply. Sleep peacefully. Sleep completely. Sleep totally. Sleep absolutely. Sleep perfectly. You're sleeping so deeply now, so peacefully, so completely, totally at rest. Your mind has taken you on this beautiful journey, through all the fascinating landscapes of consciousness, through gardens and rivers and mountains and caves and meadows and cocoons and oceans, through everything that makes your mind so beautiful, so complex, so wonderful, so mysterious, so perfect. And you've learned, gently, peacefully, without effort, about the way your mind works. The way your brain produces electricity like a light bulb but dims for sleep. The way it processes emotions in 90-second waves before thoughts take over. The way it forms habits through patient repetition over 66 days. The way it stores memories creatively, reconstructing them each time you remember. The way it's 75% water, fluid and flowing and adaptable. You've learned how smiling sends signals of safety to your brain. How your subconscious controls all your automatic functions, breathing and heartbeat and digestion. How it doesn't distinguish between vividly imagined and real experiences. How spending time in nature, even imagined nature, reduces your stress hormones. How your brain fills in information your eyes don't see, creating your unique perception of reality. You've learned that loneliness registers as physical pain in your brain, making connection essential. That self-compassion reduces anxiety and depression more than almost anything. That the way you talk to yourself shapes your entire experience of life. That brief eye contact or thoughts of loved ones release oxytocin, the bonding hormone. You've learned that during sleep your brain clears toxins through the lymphatic system. That you cycle through sleep stages every 90 minutes in natural rhythms your brain knows perfectly. That everyone dreams multiple times each night whether they remember or not. That deep sleep is when your body repairs tissues and strengthens your immune system. You've learned that mindfulness practice changes the structure of your brain, strengthening areas related to attention and emotion regulation. That your brain is plastic, always growing, always changing, always adapting. That recurring dreams reflect your mind working through unresolved situations. That your brain is wired for negativity bias but can be trained toward peace. And you've learned so much more, 100 gentle facts, 100 peaceful truths, 100 soothing discoveries about your beautiful, complex, wonderful mind. All stored now in your unconscious, all part of you, all helping you understand yourself better, helping you be more patient with yourself, more kind to yourself, more at peace with yourself. Your mind is incredible, and right now, it's giving you exactly what you need. Deep, restorative, healing sleep. You're going to wake tomorrow feeling refreshed, renewed, peaceful, restored, carrying this calm with you into your day, feeling rested in a way you haven't felt in so long, so very long. But for now, there's only sleep. Only this darkness, this peace, this perfect rest, this beautiful void, this comfortable nothing. Your breathing is so soft, so slow, barely noticeable, just a whisper, just a ghost. Your body is completely still, completely relaxed, completely at peace, heavy as stone, soft as water, still as air. You're suspended in perfect comfort, in perfect safety, in perfect sleep. Everything is quiet now. Everything is still. Everything is dark. Everything is peaceful. Everything is perfect. Everything is sleep. As you drift deeper into sleep now, completely relaxed, totally at peace, remember this peaceful journey can return whenever you need it, whenever you want it, whenever you seek rest. This path is always here. These landscapes are always waiting. This peace is always available. You can return here anytime, night after night, finding deeper rest, deeper peace, deeper sleep. If this soothing story helped you relax tonight, if it guided you towards sleep, if it brought you peace, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new calming sleep story every week. More journeys like this, more peaceful explorations, more gentle guides to sleep, waiting for you, helping you, bringing you rest. Sweet dreams, rest deeply, sleep now, peacefully, completely, totally, absolutely, perfectly. Sleep. Sleep deeply. Sleep peacefully. Sleep now. The ocean holds you. The darkness embraces you. You're safe. You're comfortable. You're at peace. You're asleep, deeply asleep, peacefully asleep, completely asleep. Sleep. 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 Let go of everything now. Everything. Every last thought, every last awareness, every last bit of consciousness. Just sleep, just darkness, just peace, just rest, just nothing, beautiful nothing, peaceful nothing, comfortable nothing. You're sleeping, sleeping deeply, sleeping peacefully, sleeping completely, sleeping perfectly. There's nothing else, nothing but sleep, nothing but darkness, nothing but peace, nothing but rest, nothing but this perfect, perfect stillness. Sleep. Sleep. Sleep now. Deeply. Peacefully. Completely. Forever. Always. Sleep.